My name is Akanksha. I am a communication fitness coach at Vani. And today we are going to have a discussion on essentials of a great team leader. As they say, that a leader becomes great not because of the power he has, but because of the ability of empowering others. On that note, I would like to introduce the panel that we have. The panelists are from Mahindra Holiday, and we have with us Mr. Sridharan, Mr. Robin Ruskin, Mr. Dayandev Dandekar, Mr. Sarath Kumar, Mr. Ratan Uddapa. Thank you so much for being here, and it's a pleasure to have you all. So, to begin with, I would like to have this question from all of you, that what is your definition of leadership and how has it transformed? So anybody who would like to start?
Yeah, leadership is the ability or the behavior of an individual to influence or motivating a group of people to act toward
Uh,
achieving a
sorry,
common
uh,
goal.
sorry to interrupt. You're clear, but your voice is not loud. So could you please bring the mouthpiece closer?
Okay, able to hear me,
Yes,
Aksha?
yes, better, better. Thank you.
Leadership is the ability or the behavior of an individual to influence or motivating a group of people to act toward achieving a common goal. And their leadership style has changed over the last 30 years. Like earlier leaderships typically make decisions based on their own ideas and judgments. But nowadays, leaders are shifted towards making a decision based on the collaborative approach, like gathering information, teamwork, and encouraging people and productivity and also
All
it's
right.
it's my point of view about the leadership.
Okay, great. Thank you. Who would like to add to this?
Yeah, I think Ratan, I'll take it.
Yes,
As
please.
per my understanding, leadership, am I always audible, right?
Yes, yes, Ratan, you're audible.
So for me, leadership is like to showing the direction to move forward. Uh, it may be many definitions, but for me, it's a simple word like how to move forward. Most of the time, we wait to see where we should go. That time, leadership goes, okay, you have to go to this direction. It may be wrong or right way, but that is up to us. But showing the direction is the first definition I can say. And in the olden days, it is more of dictatorship. Dictatorship, our kings and rulers, and maybe leaders, political leaders. They say it's something to follow, and if you are following blindly, whatever they said, we have to follow. So that was kind of leadership. But in recent days, there are many leadership mindset, many thoughts, and there are many ways to achieve success or find happiness. So end of the day, we want to follow someone, and we want to see him as a leader, and we may end up in a wrong or right direction, but people can choose their destiny. So the leaders have changed from dictatorship to at least guiding kind of point. So I'll define this is the way. If you do like this, you can reach this area. So that kind of mindset people are taking it. So that is change. Leadership qualities have been changed from one week to another. Now it's too many different leadership qualities now.
Thank you, Ratan. Very important point. The leader ensures to show the right direction, and it's up to people to decide which way to go. So, well said. Yes, who would like to add?
So hi, and so I will add one point,
Yes,
my perspective. So
yes, please.
according to me, am I audible?
Yes, yes, absolutely audible.
Hello. Yeah. So according to me, I think doing the duty without any under observation. If somebody is observing us, somebody is monitoring us, and then I'm doing performing my activity or performing my duty. So that's not a good leader. I perform my duty without any other observations because the tasks which have been assigned to me are which are the duties which I have to perform. If I'm doing thoroughly. uh, for without any hesitations or without any guide, observation, then it's a quality of good leader. That point I would like
Okay,
to add.
great, impressive. So people should be confident enough, or a leader should be confident enough of practicing their day-to-day exercises. Because if you are performing your task and being monitored on it, uh, not every time you will be able to justify it. So, okay, good. Who would like to add on to this?
I would like to add this point that I have read the same thing what Gandhi said in a book called The Professional that a person should be able to certify his work without any verification, checking, and with other person. That is one of the quality. And also I agree with Ratan as well as Robin with all the examples. I will also add one more point that we should lead by example, basically.
Impressive.
So anytime he should step in and he should able to demonstrate his capabilities along with the team and encourage the team to continue doing it. So that is one more point I would like to add because I have seen with many people, even I have seen with even various situations, I worked with Ratan and Robin also, they have demonstrated good quality of work. I was so impressed that I don't whenever they need they will not behave like a team member. They will be they are managers who are you are seeing here even Jan Dev and all these people are managers. But I have many times I've seen that they step into the work and they will do it and complete even beyond the hours also. I've seen this. Which means what they have the good quality of demonstration among the team and they also support them. They never ever I've never seen that they override of the team that I'm supervising it. I know much more better than it is not like that. They help them, they support them, they be them for the team actually. So they're supposed to lead by example. This is one more point that I'd like to add.
Very well said, Sridharan. So, actions speak louder than words. So, leading by example is one of the qualities that a leader must have. Great. All right. So, now we would like to know what makes a great leader and how do you assess what is right for you?
Yeah, I would like to add. So
Yes, please.
clearly, I think we should as a team. So for our discussion purpose, I limit our leadership as a okay for our team. Maybe we're in a company, we have a set of team. So if we see at least we may have some 20 people or the team. So and leadership is maybe when somebody has given us you are a leader, you have to follow. So that is one way of looking at a leader. And second way is okay, by doing I think what Sidran saying, leading by example. So position doesn't matter. So you are a leader because of your capability, understanding or something. So these two set of leaders. So taking that in mind, so most of the time when we work with the people, we should understand them first. Maybe go maybe beyond understand the personal life also. So understand them how what are the situation they are undergoing. Maybe there are many people in the recent days also they have a family bad family issues in the family. There may be a lot of problems in the behind the scenes that may not come upfront. When we talking or giving some work, they may take it lightly and they start working. But behind the scenes something is happening. It may not be helping them to move faster. So these are will come eventually when we see somebody is working very fast, is achieving some result, but another person may not be doing it. He may be very good technically, very good and strong and all, but somehow he may be lacking. So what I feel is maybe if you understand the person well before or during the process when you are leading a team, and all, you should understand team well. Then only you can understand what is the strength and weakness of the people, what is their family background, how are they undergoing the stress in their life. If they don't have any problem, yeah, you can always direct them to do it. But understand the people, most people, not only professional life, at least the personal life, to understand them. So that will make them, I think, it look like you are a great leader. You understand them both professionally and personally, and you know where to put these people right. So that may be the first quality, I guess. So that may decide, okay, you are a great leader or not. The people who are not following the personal touch, he may not be very good if we compare the both leaders the same. And the person who is not following, he may not be achieving the result. So I'm just saying that may be one. Yeah, other people, yeah, can add.
Great, Ratan. Thank you. So it's very important to understand the people, connect with them, and know the weaknesses and strength of your team members so that you can utilize them as per the requirement. Great.
I can add one more point along with that. So the great leaders is to develop the next level of leaders. For example, if I'm a leader, if I'm some, I used to create a second set of leaders. So if anything happened to me, I'm in long leg, so nothing should depend on the particular leader, one person. Okay. So all the leaders, if the leader is a leader, then we should have some backup. So we used to build some backup leaders to take care of the next levels. For example, we can say our Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi is a good leader. Also, he is developing the next level leaders in his cabinet ministry. Okay. Also, in his party, also he is developing next level leaders. It's opposite. We can say one more example. Jyoti Basu, he was the chief minister of West Bengal. He was chief minister around 24 years, but right now his plans to Communist Party. Right now, he never developed next level of leaders. So that impact right now that the Communist Party is away from West Bengal. It's moved out from the West Bengal. So as a leader, as a great leader, he should take care of next level, next generation or next level.
Impressive examples. So leaders create more leaders. That's a very impressive point. Thank you. Yes, please. All right. So the next question is, in your day-to-day leadership role, how do you assess what is right for you? How do you figure it out?
Yeah, I think it is. I know it's a tough question. So most of the time we also will never know what is right. It's more of trial and error, I can say. Sometimes we blindly follow our managers' pointers. So we think that they are right, but eventually we'll find that okay, this is not right. So we should have done something different. So it's more of trial and error, I can say. So go with the flow. If you don't have any direction, go as your feel. Then proceed. Somewhere you take a deep check and see, am I going right? So mostly we in the current day we have too many networks. We can create our own network of people. So immediately seek our advice, maybe from them, our mentors, leaders. Find the right path. Am I doing correctly or not? So it is like starting. You may not know. You may think this is right, but when you are reaching the destiny, you may okay, I am in the wrong path. So most of the time we should depend on other person who's already not. So we are in a good technology area. We can seek any advice from any other people. So that will be the right approach. I think. Ask more. Ask the people who are already tried something. If not, get the confidence on with you and with your team. That should be fine. Once entire team is with you, then whatever you're doing is right. That's what I can think.
Right. So,
Agreed, Ratan.
yes,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah, there is no right decision. So there are only bad decisions can be taken in the team. So as he rightly said, with the experienced people, with the experienced community network, we are trying to find out the right solution. But we are not sure that either we are doing right or wrong. It will come to know only at the end. So I could say only bad decisions. There is no right decision.
Sometimes we used to ask the feedbacks from the business team as stakeholders or other leaders. So based on the feedback, we can able to come to know whether we have done this is or not. So this is one point.
And asking more questions to the business team or whoever it is, it will give you a proper solution or a structured solution as well.
Yes, involving your
So
team.
I
Very
would
impressive. Yes, please.
So basically, overall, I would say we should be leaders should be a more listener point of view. We should listen a
Hmm.
lot. It will help improve the right decision
Right. That's
in all the ways, in all the ways.
yes,
Whenever we
yes.
have a data, we can take a decision. But most of the time in our life, we don't have any data to do a right or not. So go with what people say, but at least with the team. So you have to go with the flow. So, and maybe in IT field, I think we take some strong decisions saying, okay, wherever the people want, okay, we want to achieve here, let's go with it. But we may take a decision not to go with that and we get a reverse way. So, like example, like we are cutting some controls, take the control of this person, avoid this system with email access. All that is decision taken. It may be right for it may not be right for the people, but right right for the company. So that decision happens based on the end result. So we are taking a year access. Maybe for my take example, you can say take the access of copy paste access, or if you not to do something. All that actually we are taking away freedom from the people. If you ask the question, is it right? It will be wrong. We are taking away from the freedom of people. But for if we have an idea, we are in an organization, there's a common goal. So we should respect that and we go with that. That's the right decision. That's what we have to see.
Great, that's very important. So the common,
I would like to,
yes, yes, please continue.
yeah, I would like to add one point with one example, like day-to-day life. Suppose any issues or any problems our end user are facing. So leaders should not means good leader should not wait that this is not problem from my area, so I will stay aside. So leader can step in and he can channelize the problem so that it will get assigned to proper. The resolution will get from the proper respective team.
Yes, so all of you have this common point, which is very important, that your team is very important for you, for the leaders. Listen to your team members, ask questions, take their feedback, be a good listener. So thank you
We
so
are a good
much.
teammate. We can
Yes,
see if one person is talking, we are just keeping quiet and listening to them. So that would help us to understand what they mean.
absolutely. All right, so I have another question. What is the most dangerous behavior that you have seen derail leaders' career?
I will go with this. So we can take the example here by Robin. We are not creating the leaders, not creating the next leaders. So they are not sharing their knowledge to others. So that whatever the knowledge is limited to their perspective. Once they left the organization, then we again the next leaders who has taken the position might face the problem. So knowledge not sharing any knowledge could be the problem. Keeping everything to himself will be dangerous.
Yes.
If I understood your question correctly, you were asking about the behavior which will spoil their career, the leader's career. That is right.
Yes.
So
The most
mostly it's like
dangerous
work
behavior.
ethics. Yeah. So I think mostly it's work ethics. So if I say person, it should not be like leader. So it's any person. If he goes out of work ethic and making personal interests more than the team or company or the public interest, so that may be I see that as the most dangerous thing. So you are not honest to yourself and not for the company we are working with, but this is honest for the team you are following with. So that may be the most dangerous behavior I see. And what will happen that end of the day will happen that people may not say upfront you are doing something wrong. And eventually it spread over the mouth or people will understand okay this person is not good inside. Maybe place may not be saying but inside is not good and we may not follow him blindly. So there are people in our organization also we follow them blindly because of their own integrity and all that. And we are not on the trust with them. So trust and that is the main factor I can see. So wherever we go, even if you leave the organization, go out of a team and all, we follow the people first because of the trust. So if you lose the trust, maybe you lose a team. Eventually, it will spoil your career. If people without it not trusting you, so you may not be able to achieve whatever you see as
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, being with
Absolutely.
integrity, particularly to say he has to be with integrity. Yeah. So I've seen some people who are missing on it. So that's most dangerous thing whichever. You can't be anywhere successful, even as an individual.
From my point of view, micromanagement is not a good behavior of good leader. So we need to give the freedom to
Micromanagement. Okay.
our juniors or yes, we need to give the freedom to our subordinates where they can work.
It's micromanage is a good word, but I think interfering in our task. You are given a task to do it, but
Yeah.
you're not getting the freedom to do whatever you want to do. Yeah, that may be a very bad thing. So you're eventually they are not creating leader and you're not allowing us to make a mistake. You're not allowing us to grow. Yeah, that's a good bad behavior we should avoid.
Right. So Well said. So the points like not passing on the knowledge, and somebody who's very self-centric, not paying attention to the team, not thinking about the team, people who are micro managing things, not giving enough space or empowering the team members. These are some of the dangerous behavior traits. So yes, thank you so much. Now next question that I have, um, what do you do in your personal time that helps you be a leader? So who
I'll
would
take
like
this.
to start? Yes,
So,
yes,
yeah, reading all and regular habits is one thing which will, because we can't become a leader the day one. So,
please. Mm-hmm.
you have to keep observing outside. Reading may be one. There are a lot of books are there, even the books. There are too many books. We are getting confused who to follow, what to read and all.
Right.
And most of the books have the same repeated things. So, but reading at least gives us, okay, people are, there are good leaders who, how did they become a leader?
Mm-hmm.
They are not, their destiny was not to become a leader. Because of their practice or their mentorship and all. So they have become a leader. So reading is maybe the best thing, and easy. It's very cheap. We can see we get a lot of books very easily and we can read it. It's only we have to dedicate our time and to read that good books. That may be the one thing which I follow. And observe non-conventional leaders. That may be the second thing which I follow. So don't think it's organization as only professional people and they work only like this. Even from a watchman, if we go for any environment association whether watchmans are there, his work is to do whatever we have set as the rules. So as an association of apartment, we say these are the rules you have to follow. And ourselves we cannot follow the rules. So but watchman is person is so he will tell us, he will guide us, okay, don't do it. He may warn, maybe in the second step, maybe he may warn us, don't do it. So he is doing it, saying, okay, if you do like this, it will create a problem for someone else. So maybe he's a watchman, he's telling us what to do. So it's kind of leadership quality. So like that, we can find out from the people surrounding us. So you have to keep watching and observe it. Okay, how can we learn from someone else? So mostly all these be leadership qualities. So who are leading the people and everything to a good behavior, changing the behavior thing. That way, one thing, so reading and the observe outside. Don't stick to only your regular practice of working and following your managers and also. Observing outside may be a good learning.
Yes, taking time out for reading, observing all the great leaders or non conventional leaders, and finding what to learn from them. Great.
Also learn from in ideal time we should also think about where and all we did mistake, what was the learning out of it, how it can be corrected at the next time. So that kind of a
Absolutely.
continuous improvement process should be there. So that is also more important.
Learning from the mistakes. Absolutely.
Just one more point. So, as a leader, you need to manage the communications, not only with official communications, even see, in the personal life also, someone is calling and giving a message. So, we need to respect to them. So, respecting people, it's one more point from we are learning from the outside.
Absolutely. Your team
Uh,
needs that.
Yes.
Yes, yes. Somebody was
in
speaking.
self time, yeah, in self time we can invest time for improving myself and the skill. We can enhance the skill sets so, so that we be up to date, so that we can help our team or help colleague to move forward.
All right. Great, great. Thank you. So now, who is your favorite leader? Who do you like the most, and why?
Yeah, maybe I'll take this one because fortunately, I think it is again consider professional life. So in our company, there are a lot of leaders, uh, and specifically for me, I think I have seen different IT managers. I think since the 90s, so we have all the team CIOs or CTOs. There are 4 or 5 CTOs gone. So I have been for last 10, 15 years. So I thought, okay, each person will be having a different their own style of working, and they be very strict. And on starting 1 or 2 days, we find very difficult to work with them. Then they understand our situation. They may change their life work style. So all is team like CTO, CIOs to come. So every time I work with them, I think I understand, learn from new things. So I feel I think those are the good leaders which we had as a team. So, but I think mostly for all of us, they are the leaders, and they it takes most time of their work to at least guide us, mentor them, so not to micromanage and give freedom to us and allow them to do what we are. All that they have done. So specifically, even current our city also is helping us. So professionally, he is a mentor. Maybe personally also, he is helping us to how to lead a financial life and happiness. So how it has come, because they also gone through the same situation for us. So
Right.
they have struggled a lot in the so they are helping. They can identify, and these are the areas you are going through, and you should do like this. This is what I have done. So that kind of personal help, which will improve our professional work also. So that is, I think, he is doing it, and he's a mentor for most of us. For me, specifically. And personally, I think for my father, I can say, so I follow him, seeing he has gone through multiple difficult situations, like financially, health-wise, and all that. But he has stood strong. I think most of us, we have that role model in our own family. So we don't need to look outside. In our home only, either even from small kids, we can learn a lot of good things like energy and all that. They have too much energy, they don't get bored. But if we work for half an hour, 1 hour, we get bored. But they don't get bored. They do the same thing repeatedly. So since we may not take as a role model, but we can learn from them also. So personally, I see my father
Absolutely.
as a role model for this one. Take a wrong correct decision, and our CTO managers who are not only the current CTO, the past CTOs who are there. So they are all guiding us where you have to go. So these are people are role model for us. I think we are fortunate to have good people around us. Sure.
Thank you, Ratan. That's amazing. Yes, please. Yes, yes. Who would like to
Yeah.
add?
So
Yes, continue.
I would like to add here. So I follow my grandmother. She was so
Okay.
impressed. At the very early stage, she was alone and managing the whole family, and brought it up in here because I was from a very poor family background, and to some extent, we people are grown up in a right way.
All
You
right.
hierarchy in our family are going in a different direction. But even though there were struggles, there were pain, and there are improvements, and everything was there, but she was able to manage the whole family in the right direction. And she was one of the role models for me, particularly getting up early, keep reading, and be friendly with people, adjust each other in the family, and many things. All these things. So that helps me a lot, even in the working area also. That how we can be with people, we see the people as a people. Right? People are always subject to change. In in their perception, everything is different. You may be thinking something else, but in their mind, entirely it will be different. So don't assume that they have to behave like what you like, right? They will be there only, right? So you be as in their shoes, try to understand them. If you don't understand, come out. If you are able to understand, be there with them. So that's how she is always say, even with the family, when there was a problem also. So I follow the same principle. I will always try to understand the people and try to help each other. Let's see how it goes. It is always going well till now. There is no problem. So I see her as a role model from my childhood.
That's great. Consciously or subconsciously, we all get such great experiences from our family. So that's wonderful. Thank you. Yes.
I do, yeah, I do agree with this, Ratan and Sridhar, where we are learning a lot of things from our parents and
Mm-hmm.
our seniors. Yeah, apart from this professional life, I like Vincent Churchill. He's one of the great leaders. So he was leading in Britain during Second World War. Okay. By the time during the Second World War, Britain was almost lost in the war, but he will never lose his confidence. And during the time, he has given the speech to his soldiers and given the confidence. The famous quote from the ancient centuries: "Never give in." So never, never, never give in. So I like this good and also impress on this goal. So I like himself actually as a leader.
That's commendable. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you, Robin.
yeah.
That's
I
No,
think
but
we are
Vishnu
from
Sir
family.
he lost after World War II. Next election.
Yeah, he won. He won in 1952 also he won the exam. He was
Okay. But some points we are not agree with. There are some debatable points. He
yeah,
was
even
not
see,
like with
even
giving.
Hitler, some people like Hitler, some people may not like Hitler. So we are taking good things. Yeah, good things from
Yeah,
him.
yeah, that is the point I think. So there are we are taking from family to world war. So there are
Yes.
many type of people. Some good points will help us to do something. We may not blindly follow him,
Yeah, even
but he has
from
taken a
our manager, we may find some bad
take a right
comments from him.
decision or take the decision which will be right or wrong and take the decision. That may be the good quality. Most
absolutely.
of the time we
It's
don't take a decision. We delay it. We tell them yes, take a decision. So and
Like
that's the good quality. Take the decision immediately.
Putin is creating a vast scenario. So it's an amazing thing. And like he's the leader since last 25 years, if I'm not wrong. And he had taken up his decision and fighting. Even if someone is not supporting, also he's trying to fight.
But it was a debatable thing.
Yeah,
right. So we will only take the good that we all can observe from here.
people like
All
his
right.
country, people are support. So that is amazing, right? It's a very big country.
Yeah. So I would like to add my point here. So
Yes, please.
in professional life, we get everything. We at every stage we get good leaders or good coordinators who can guide us. So in our current organization also, I am having lots of friends or lots of managers from whom I am trying to learn. But in personal life, as a good leader, I would like to to mention here that during school days, my school teacher was a good leader for me. She had taught me a lesson of life which I am carrying right now also. One last discussion with him, and I have mentioned some one incident. So the values which she has given in that childhood days or school days, which is very helpful for me to grow further. So I'm having faith of her. So I'm following with what she taught me at that time of days. That also I'm connected with her. I visit her, and I even if I am in any problem or any difficulty days, so I consult with her. So it help me to move ahead.
That's incredible. You still remember the learnings that you had and you are still following them. Amazing. All right. So now I have another question. What are the best ways that leaders can support other leaders? So, what is your say on this?
Yeah, I think visualize from them because they are in a struggle. So most of the time, somebody is in bad situation, then only we have a chance to connect with them. They are very good. If we get into only for our learning, we can do it. But whenever they have a problem, so they may not come and help us. So we should proactively reach us and we should be accessible for them and visualize for us. Maybe if I'm that problem, so what kind of decision I'll take, what type of activities I'll do. So that once we have that feel, immediately we'll go and reach us. You are not doing this way correctly. You are missing something. So that kind of coordination. Once we take have a trust with them, then automatically our suggestions will be taken. So maybe first we should prove that we are coming with honestly. We are not pulling you or making you to wrong decisions. So that trust we should establish first. Then visualize all the problems they have it and what are the options we will take. Or there may be a lot of other leaders we may not be approachable that we can get the knowledge from them. Mostly knowledge sharing will happen. But first have a trust, then be open, give all the suggestions about the steps we can take. It. That's what I consider.
That's important. Do we have anything to add to this?
So we need to give a quality feedback to the leaders. So and also sometimes we need to listen what are they are saying, what are the pains, what are the issues they are facing. We need to listen uh, to them. And if we discuss it, we can give the technical support. Since we have multiple teams in IT, so if we discuss it, we can give the support.
So, providing them with the
Yeah, I
technical
think
support, utilizing different teams, and providing them with the resources. Yes, please continue.
Yes.
yeah, I was saying so they will not approach us. That is a problem I see. Whenever people are in problem, so or they may not directly ask us because that may hit our ego at all. So there, I think even for me, something happens, I may not reach with her. Why should I reach? I know better than him. That
Hmm.
mindset should be there. Even
Mindset.
though okay, that is one way, but if I know okay, Sridhar knows the solution, but I may not want to talk to him because he may take advantage of it. So all that mindset will have maybe there. Eventually, I said that may be one of the leadership quality. We may be leader for my team, but when I see other team and his leader, they may follow different pattern of work style. So, in the first we should accept that okay, first I should have the trust and accept okay, whatever he is saying may help. So that mindset should be there. And I should keep my mind open to I think the first thing we are saying, the listener, be a good listener and be open to have a discussion. Once that is done, automatically solution will follow.
So, open communication is the key, and also respecting everybody's space. That's very important. Yes, please.
And it may not be a one-time event, it should be long-term, some
Right.
problems immediately can't move. So we should have built that trust over the period.
Right.
Then only he can give it. The solution, whatever you are given, will it work or not, secondary. But at least accepting that should take again long-term commitment.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Yes. Do we have? Okay. So let's have another question. Anything? Anybody else wants to add? Okay. So another question is, what's one piece of advice you have for those who are currently in the leadership role and preparing to become a leader? So if all of you can
Yeah, I think
please give one advice.
I think advice is not free, no? We can give. So yeah, I think we were debate. I think we were saying okay, learn from the mistake. That I see it as the best solution for most of the problems. I learn from our mistakes, maybe our own mistakes, and from other mistakes also. Because, we may not have a time to do all mistakes. At least be open and see what other people are doing a mistake, and how we can learn from that. That may be the first thing. Because it has a good things may not happen easily. So you should do a lot of mistakes and see this is the problem. Now immediately learn from that, and at least next time you say that okay, I have done a mistake. Don't repeat the mistake. Maybe that is the first thing we should do. To learn from the mistake, others' mistakes also, and show honesty. So that will be the second thing. Uh, only if you show honesty, okay, people will follow. You will understand that you are the right person to follow. So it may happen. So okay, like if you're not showing a maybe in our case, we may in a project we may go for a success, we fail. So when we have a success, nobody will care about us. Like he's done a good job and all. But when we are in a struggle time and failure time, so we should go and communicate. We are in a situation we are not able to continue our to see the success. So that I think we should be honest and why we are not able to succeed. That should come immediately so that people can see that okay, he's not hiding anything and he's open
Absolutely.
and he's sharing the info. So we should have a honesty, so explaining things to others. So these two things I see as a good quality. We should have it with us, and also we should develop for a future.
Indeed.
Yes.
Indeed. Thank you.
So yeah, he covered most of the points. Not even one. In his words, he's covered almost everything. So like support people, empower them, and accepting failures. Be ready to face the failures. All these things he covered. I agree with him.
Uh,
Yeah, I
that's very
do agree with that.
important.
So,
Be
but
accept failures. Important, and be ready to take the blame.
Yes.
Yes, please.
I would like to add points. So,
Yes.
delegate things to your subordinates or your colleagues, and allow them to do mistake, and share the knowledge.
Yes. Share the knowledge. Delegate the responsibilities. That's a very good advice. Yes. Robin Ruskin, would you like to add something?
Most of the points are most of the points are already covered. So
Yes.
knowing the strength and weakness of every individual is very important for us as a leader. So that we can able to get the outcome from the individuals. So it's a key point, I think so.
Great. Thank you. So, very impressive. I'm sure the young leaders would really like to follow the advice given by all of you. Thank you. So, before we close it, I would just request you all to share one thing that you would like our listeners to take away from today's discussion.
Yeah, since it's about leader,
Mm-hmm.
so leading is again we are saying, so you have to follow your path to see a success. So, the success again, it's we define it. Is it right or wrong? It's something we may have a bad border. Also, we have a different area of success. But yeah, follow your passion. So whatever you have, see this is right, and if you feel this is right, at least follow that as a passion and see the success there. So to achieve that success, you may have to get all the good qualities of soft skills and product skills. Eventually, that will make you as a leader. Means you should lead yourself first. Maybe you have your own soft skills, behavior skills. You become a leader for yourself. Automatically, you will see a leaders outside and learn from them. So that's one part I can see. Take you as a leader. That means motivation should come from within. It should not be outside. Not
Exactly.
someone like somebody has to guide you. Be accept you as a leader. Motivate yourself and learn from this. So that will be one advice I can say.
That's
Even
one
for me,
mantra.
yes, that should be advice.
So I
Impressive.
would take one point as a self. Yeah, I would take one point as self-evaluation. Like even if you take this program, the entire Vani program, it has the only one thing, right? It has only the self-evaluation to become you better. So I would like take take this opportunity to say this kind of a program. It's always evaluate yourself, benchmark yourself, and see where you are. Right? So that is more important for leaders also.
Yes, there's always a scope of improvement. So, self evaluating is uh, definitely going to help people. Thank you. Yes, please.
So
Dhyandev, would
I would
you
like
have
to
that
add
one thing?
self.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, I would like to invest in yourself. The point which Sridhar mentioned, self evaluation. And but addition, invest in yourself so that your skills should get improved with the time.
Yes. Always be ready to upskill yourself, be ready to learn new skills. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes. Robin Riskin.
Self confidence. We need to improve our self confidence and we should not afraid about on the failures. Nothing has already covered. So we should not afraid on the failures. Each failure is a opportunity.
Yes. Stay strong, be super confident. That was indeed very insightful, and I'm sure our our audience have so many things to pick up from today's discussion. I thoroughly enjoyed interacting with all of you. Thank you so much for taking your time out and participating in today's discussion. Thank you so much. Anything that you would like to share your experience from today's discussion?
Yeah, I think this type of discussion we might have not done in the structured way because mostly we have a different topics and we always debate. Like today, Robin was taking point which we are not agreeing.
Right.
If we are in a different, we may have a fighting and all of this. But yeah, this helped us at least have a actually common point. There are many common points we can discuss. It took a lot of political questions also, but yeah, it's always debated. But see what is the common point and how we can take that as the thing and that will be a good thing. We want to do this kind of discussion frequently. Otherwise, office level we do always small discussion, we debate, we fight, you are
Right.
wrong, I am wrong. So, I think
Thank
this is
you,
a good
Ratan.
experience for us.
Great.
Thanks
Thank
for
you so
Vani.
much.
I think I know the struggle you made to come to one platform to have a small discussion. So it is good. I think we definitely can take this forward and have a multiple round of discussion.
That's amazing. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you, Ratan,
Ratan.
for mentioning it.
Thanks so much, everybody. Thank you. We have noted down the point, and definitely, if you want more such discussions, we would